Hi, this is Larry from Freedom Phones, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the menu that pops down at the top from that shows different things that are running and also will give you notifications. Anytime you're in any screen or inside of an app, you can pull down from the top and have access to 6 or more of the different services that can run or are running in the background. So this one is Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, a hotspot, location, do not disturb, and flashlight. If you pull down a second time, it expands, and this is your brightness control for your phone. Okay, so that's a if you pull down once and then pull down a second time, it opens up the same number, but it gives you same number of services here you can access, turn off and on, and then your volume control. Now, if you long touch, if you hold it down like Wi-Fi, it's going to bring up the Wi-Fi menu, and you can put in your phone number, your username, password for your Wi-Fi, and it will memorize it. And you can turn it off and on just by touching it. So it turns it off, turns it on. Same with Bluetooth, turn off and turn on, and hotspot, location. Now, if I pull down a second time and I get this menu here, notice it's got 2 dots in the middle. That means there's a second screen over here, and we scroll to the left and there's some more. I have the dark theme turned on, which I sort of prefer, and there's also airplane mode, etc. Now, there are more options. On the left side, there's a little pencil, which is the edit menu, and it brings up all the different services that are available, and so there's only 12 that you can see when you pull down from the top. First you get 6, and then if you go to the second page, you get the other 6. Okay, now these, it only shows 12 total. So if you're in the edit menu, this is the darkened area, this is what shows up, 6, and then the second 6, and then these are also available. Nightlight, screen record, these are shortcuts, and you can also, all you have to do is drag, like you do the icons, and drag it into the screen up here, and it will add them. It looks like it added it in, so you can actually have more than 12. And then if you want to change the order, you can just drag these around to put them where you want them. Okay, and just drag it and drop it. Drag it and drop it. So that when you are pulling down, this first menu you get will be the ones that you use the most. And I've changed the order of them. One of them needs to be location, because a lot of times this will be left on, and if it's buried deep back here or in this lower menu, you won't necessarily see it when you pull down. You won't see that it's highlighted, which means it's turned on. You want to turn this off. You don't want location on unless you actually are using your, you need GPS data for something, because this is one of the things that leaks out, not privacy, but basically giving away your personal data or location. So if you can keep it turned off unless you're using an app, and usually the maps will tell you your location GPS is not turned on. So you close that app out, turn this on, and then start again. Same with the Bluetooth. If you're concerned about tracking, tracing, and you're going into a public place, a store, restaurant, whatever, make sure that your Bluetooth and your location are turned off, and your Wi-Fi. So basically I turn all these off when I'm out in the public, because I don't want to be part of their collection and just want to be anonymous on their network. So if you have Wi-Fi, it's going to be trying to log in, and that is your unique ID of your phone is going to be logged into their network. So you want to turn that off, keep the Bluetooth turned off, and the location turned off. That's just my policy. So this pull down one time, you'll have your notifications, and this will get quite long as emails and texts and different things come in. It'll tell you what's going on and updates. This is also telling me that it's updated in the background, and I need to reboot to get a new OS. Now this is, I'll go into this in a separate video, but basically this is not a Google, Apple, Verizon update. This is simply an OS update this added features, bug fixes, or a security update. This has nothing to do with tracing. That will never ever be put on your phone. Okay, so a single pull down pulls the top 6, and then you do a second pull down, gives you access to both, and also the brightness control. If you go to the left, the little pencil, which is the edit, you can add or move around these other apps. Apps, I guess they call them, system features. You can move them around, change them, get rid of them, whatever. And that's the edit menu. On the right hand side, you'll see a little gear. That drops you directly into settings. And this has all the settings for the phone. This same settings is available. I have a desktop shortcut here. You'll see it drops it directly into there. It's the same one that's also right here in the app tray. So you have several. This is a quick option if you wanted to get to settings. It drops it right into there. Or if you have it on the desktop like I do, to get in there. And you can change your wallpaper, your Wi-Fi, hotspot information, privacy issues, or privacy permissions, etc. So this is just a real fast, let's call this the upper menu. And also you can see your battery life and date and time. Now, if you long hold on the desktop, you'll see that you have options for the home settings, your widgets, which are things that you can bring in. Those are all the different apps you can bring in, such as time. You just click on it and drag it and drop it. And anywhere on any blank space on one of your home screens, you can go to widgets, wallpaper, or home settings. And you can add, you just grab these and drag it out. And a lot of the apps that we installed, Overdrop is a weather app, gives you the option to drop widgets onto the wallpaper for one of the home pages for easy access. So, and you can at any time, just like anything else, you can drag this. So just long hold on something and you can drag it. And it also gives you a square, which allows you to, in some cases, make it much larger. So that kind of sums up this top menu